Imagine opening a browser, typing, "Create a galaxy made of millions of particles that reacts to music and explodes when I move my mouse," and seconds later, you have a real-time interactive simulation running on your screen. No VFX degree, no shader engineering background, no GPU programming expertise. That's not science fiction anymore. AI particle simulators are quietly changing. Web design, motion graphics, game development, VFX, creative coding, interactive art, and most people have absolutely no idea how big this shift actually is, because this is not just AI making pretty images. This is AI generating behavior, motion, physics, interactions, entire visual systems. And honestly, this may become the most important category in AI creative technology over the next decade. For years, advanced particle systems were locked behind incredibly technical workflows. If you wanted cinematic smoke, fluid simulations, or procedural motion, you needed to master shader programming, GLSL, WGSL, vector math and physics simulation, GPU optimization. That meant spending years learning tools like Houdini, Three.js, or Unreal's Niagara. But AI is collapsing that barrier. We're entering a world where text prompts generate entire interactive visual systems. Today we're diving into 1. What AI particle simulators actually are. 2. How they work under the hood. 3. Why developers are freaking out. 4. The tools leading this space. 5. Why this changes the definition of digital creativity. Section 1. What is an AI particle simulator? At its core, a particle simulator controls thousands, sometimes millions, of tiny objects moving according to rules. They represent everything from dust and stars to fire and abstract energy. The traditional pipeline. Every particle needs a position, velocity, acceleration, and rendering instructions. When you scale to millions of particles, it becomes computationally insane. You have to write shaders to handle parallel processing on the GPU. The AI shift. AI-assisted simulators don't just draw the particles, they generate the shader code and scaffold the behaviors. Instead of writing 200 lines of GPU code, you prompt, "Create a nebula with swirling turbulence and mouse interaction." AI builds the foundation. It's not just generating a video of a nebula, it's generating the math that makes the nebula exist. Most people underestimate this. AI is no longer generating static content. It's generating systems, behavior systems, interactive systems. That is a much bigger deal than AI images. Section 2. Why particles are so hard. Why was this field so brutal? At 60 FPS, a system has exactly 16 milliseconds to calculate every force, collision, and update for every single particle. One tiny mistake in your GLSL or WGSL shader, the screen turns black. The browser crashes. Nothing renders. AI is smashing through this wall by handling the matrix math and GPU memory management that used to require a specialist. Section 3. The tools changing everything. Three.js and React. 3-fiber. AI coding agents like Claude 4 or Gemini 3 are now shockingly good at generating these scenes. Developers can prototype visuals in minutes that used to take days. Houdini, the industry titan for Marvel-grade VFX. Artists are now using AI to generate complex node systems and procedural logic. Luma AI and Boris FX, tools like Particle Illusion 2026, now use ML-powered masking and depth sensing to let particles interact with 2D video as if it were 3D space. Section 4. WebGPU changes the game. Historically, browsers were too weak for serious simulations. WebGPU changed that. WebGPU gives the browser direct high-performance access to the graphics card. Fluid simulations in a Chrome tab. Yes. Massive particle fields on a landing page. Yes. This creates a dangerous combination. Instant deployment, plus AI-assisted dev, plus GPU acceleration. Section 5. The real shift. AI generates behavior. This is the big idea. AI isn't just a brush, it's a behavior engine. If AI can generate particle behavior, it can eventually generate game mechanics, autonomous environments, reactive UI systems. We are approaching living digital environments. Section 6. Why taste is the new superpower. AI is getting technically perfect, but it often lacks soul. It struggles with restraint, knowing when to stop, composition and cinematic timing, and emotional aesthetics. The value is shifting from the coder to the curator. The winners will be those who understand motion language, the people who can tell the AI exactly how the easing curve of an explosion should feel. AI particle simulators might look like cool visual toys, but they are the foundations of AI-generated interactive reality. The line between software, art, and simulation is disappearing. If you aren't paying attention to this behavioral shift in AI, you're looking at the wrong map. We are still incredibly early. If you want to stay ahead of AI creative tools and generative systems, subscribe. This space is moving faster than almost anyone realizes.